Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, D.I.Y Aloe Vera, back on your screen once again. So in today's video we are going to be talking to my natural hair, folks. We're gonna be talking about aloe vera as promised. You know, I'm a girl that keeps her word, you know what I mean. So I have actually created a short little clip on how I incorporate aloe vera juice into all my products. So my water, my oil, and my cream. The cream, it was the first time I actually did it, so wish me luck. I actually hope it works. If you guys don't want to try it out, it's okay. I will test it out on my hair and then I'll come back with a month update to tell you if my scalp reacted in a weird way, and if my hair also reacted in a funky way. I will definitely let you guys know. I mean, that's why I started this channel, so I can experiment with my hair, and if my hair falls out, yours doesn't have to. So quick disclaimer before we even get into the video. There are advantages and dangers to using aloe vera. When you have low porosity hair, I suggest that you be very careful with using aloe vera juice into your hair regimen, only because if you use a bit too much of it and you don't use it correctly, your hair can actually become very dry. You can actually suffer from what they call aloe buildup, which basically means the aloe vera just kind of builds up into your hair. And some people actually also suffer from dandruff because of the aloe vera juice. So I suggest, please I suggest that you only use a tablespoon of aloe vera juice into your oil, into your spritzer, and into your cream. All right, I say this because, for one, aloe, it's kind of a water-like, so it's not really going to gel well with the creams. The other thing is, if you are going to be using aloe vera juice for the first time, your hair, your scalp will itch. I know this. The first time I used it on my hair, I used a bit too much, and then I was scratching my scalp for days, and I didn't know why. Actually, I didn't know why until I used it again, and I was like, oh, it's this. So what I did was I basically just diluted the water even further. So you saw the size, you will see the size of my spray bottle. It's quite small, so I then just put half of that water that was in there, I put it aside and I put it in the fridge, and then I diluted the rest of the water that was in the bottle, and that worked perfect. My scalp was not itching anymore, and I was good to go. So the last thing I need is for your scalp to be itching. I don't need your scalp to be itching, so only just use 1 tablespoon of aloe vera juice. Then the next time you do it, you can use 2 spoons, because now your hair knows. Again, guys, I will definitely create a video on the dangers and advantages of aloe vera juice, because I mean, with anything, it doesn't just mean because it's natural it's gonna work for everybody, you know what I mean. So be very carefully, especially when you have low porosity. Please be careful. So without any further ado, let us get right into this video. Alright everybody, so you're going to need an aloe vera. I used 2. You're going to use a blender, your spray bottle, a sharp knife, sieve, and stocking, or a shower wig cap, not a shower cap, a wig cap. And we are just going to start off by chopping off the ends. That part has callus, we're going to throw that to the side. Then we're going to continue to cut this aloe vera into decent sizes. We are then going to remove the spikes on the side, because those are sharp, it will hurt you. Cut it in half, and boom, that's exactly what we need. We need that white part of the aloe vera. Cut that carefully, and just make sure that you cut as much as you can. Try not to get the green parts like I did, because yeah, man. Then once you're done, just going to transfer that into your blender bottle, and blend as much as you can. Also, guys, we are not going to be using this directly onto our hair. This is too concentrated. It will be very irritating to your scalp. Once you're done, just transfer that to your sieve and stocking. I just used both just to kind of cut down the process instead of having to do it one by one. Then we are going to later on dilute this concentrated aloe vera juice, and we're going to use some of them for our oil and our cream, which I will demonstrate later on. So transfer that into a jar. If you have a funnel, go ahead and use that. Transfer that, and then we're going to use essential oils. You can use tea tree oil. It has some great benefits, and peppermint, and I can't remember what's the other one that I had over there, but anyway, so just use essential oils that you like, and put that to the side. And then we are going to move on to our next step. You're going to need this kind of cup, water to melt everything and blend everything together. You are going to need extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, black Jamaican castor oil, and black Jamaican castor oil. I use two different types, two different brands, I guess. Coconut oil, and any other oil if you have. I'm out of almond and flaxseed oil. You can use couple of drops of vitamin E oil, and then just let the spirits guide you, guys. I don't measure these things. I just go with what the spirits say I should add. And I have a small cute applicator bottle, so depending on how much of the oil you're going to be using, so just go ahead. You see I'm out of avocado oil, so just hold everything in there. And then we're going to add a little bit of a concentrated aloe vera juice, and then we're just going to put that in hot water, let it just melt. We're melting the coconut oil. Then some people are allergic to coconut oil, so if you don't have it, it's okay. It's not a bummer. It's not a bummer, guys. Water and oil does not mix, so whenever you're going to be using this oil mixture, just shake it up a bit, just so you can mix the aloe vera and the oils together, and then you will be okay to use this directly to your scalp, ma'am. I mean, I can already see your hair growing, so yeah, man. So this is basically how I make my oil. Again, just a drop of each. Okay, maybe I kind of get overboard sometimes, but it's whatever. Then we're gonna move on to our next step. I did save some of my oils from my previous step, and we're going to be making our cream. This is store-bought shea butter. This is natural shea butter. This is processed shea butter. You can use any kind of butters that you have, so mango butter, carrot butter, shea butter, any kind of butter, just throw it in there. That was like my leftovers, really. Then we're just gonna mix everything up, and I literally use this to base my scalp frequently if I'm too lazy to do the whole 3-step process. And again, I mean, it already has aloe vera. You're gonna see me soon adding the concentrated aloe vera juice that I was speaking about earlier on. And this is, I mean, again, I'm throwing in a bit more of the extra virgin olive oil. And again, guys, we're not gonna measure, okay? We don't measure over here. That's the concentrated aloe vera oil, aloe vera juice, and we're just gonna put that back in hot water, let it sit. And this is the important part. Now I'm done, so we're gonna add water to our aloe vera juice, and boom, you have your mist or your water for your LOC method. And then this just comes out of the water. It's still a bit hot. Please use a cloth to hold the cup. If you're not, yeah, just so everybody is safe and we're not burning our cute little fingers. We're just gonna let that sit. I'm gonna use room temperature. It is winter in my country, so I'm not gonna put this in the fridge, and I'm not in a hurry to use it anyway because I did moisturize a day ago. And then once it's ready, I'm going to recycle that container, black container, and just transfer everything in there, and boom, you've got your mist, you've got your oil, you've got your cream, just like that. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm sure you guys saw that I was led by the spirits, and I did not measure anything. Do not be like me, because I later on had to go and add more butters and oil and get a bigger container, because I realized that I used too much aloe vera and that was gonna make my scalp itch, and I don't want that. So don't be like me. So please just measure by actually just using 1 tablespoon. You don't even need a measuring cup, just a tablespoon. Just use 1, and then see how your hair goes. Is it reacting well? Is it not? Give it a month or 2. Is the growth showing? Is it not? Do you need more? We don't know, guys. Your natural hair journey is trial and error, okay? And it doesn't mean if it's gonna work for you, it's gonna work for me. No, it doesn't work that way. And I know it works for me because I did it previously, and funny, I did it somewhat right the first time, and the second time I decided, which is now, this is the second time, I decided to use 2 aloe veras. Like, who does that? I was being spontaneous. I was like, hey, you know, let me just do what I do best. Don't be like me. Do not be like me. Please don't be like me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys will definitely measure your aloe vera juice and stick to only 1 tablespoon. I promise you, if you come back and you say that your hair's falling out because of CD, I will fetch you in your mom's house. Okay, I really won't. I'm so tiny, I would never harm a soul. But guys, please just stick to 1 or 2 tablespoons of aloe vera juice. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next one. I can't really demonstrate. Okay, well, I can demonstrate. It's just that I really moisturize my hair. Sorry. But you guys know how I moisturize my hair, right? If you haven't, go watch my LOC video and you will know exactly how I moisturize my hair. So I'll see you guys in my next one, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.